Hey Dumplings, it's Dave Decide. Today we have some things to talk about. We have the left and right music video with Jungkook and Charlie Puth that dropped, and of course Charlie decided to post something interesting, something a little naked. And we also have Charlie talking about how attractive Jungkook is. So, hater or not, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on, grab your Dumplings Tea-Spilling Mug merch, and let's get into it. The first thing that we need to discuss is the weeks leading up to the left and right collab. I think this was definitely something that was highly anticipated, and a lot of people were definitely very excited about it. There became so much news coverage on the left and right collab, and I definitely felt bad because it seemed like a lot of the coverage was about Jungkook, and then even what was going on online was about Jungkook. So it seemed like no one cared that it was Charlie's song. But I get it, right? If you're mostly a Jungkook fan, then this would be the thing that you'd focus on. I think Charlie, for weeks leading up to the song, he kind of forgot that the world didn't know that he was collabing with Jungkook and pretty much leaked it everywhere and was very candid about it. When people assumed the collab, he just went on talking about it as if everyone knew, but then when they formally asked, wait, is that true? He would realize, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Or maybe it was all planned, who knows? But during an interview Charlie did, I believe this was on the radio, Charlie was asked about Jungkook, and Charlie mentioned how beautiful Jungkook is. The interviewer agreed and spoke about it for like a second and then wanted to move on. Charlie felt the need to continue and really talk about how beautiful Jungkook is and how beautiful Jungkook is in person. And he was just stunned by Jungkook's beauty. I think Jungkook is definitely very beautiful, but I also think a lot of the initial shock to how beautiful Jungkook would be in person is because a lot of artists in America have not really met a lot of Asian celebrities before. There's a certain level of beauty that exists in another culture innately. There's a sense of foreign and mystery that can make someone more beautiful. There's a sense of their culture being so interesting to you that it is very alluring. Korean skincare is also some of the best in the world, so if Jungkook uses that, you can definitely bet that his skin is glowing. I think all of that ties into how you would see Jungkook when you first meet him. The K-pop labels also specifically have a department that focuses on the image and not just what you wear, but focuses on your skin and all the little details, making sure his teeth are white, his hair is perfect, no pimples, that sort of stuff. Of course, this isn't the end-all be-all in terms of beauty, but beauty can be defined as something rare and something that we don't often see. And this level of attention to detail is something that we don't see in American pop artists. I think this is definitely one of the reasons BTS does very well. I would also say a big reason Blackpink does so well in America too. I mean, every single photo and picture of them is absolutely perfect. There's not a single hair out of place, and this is all done by design. Even a candid selfie. With all that said, of course, when the music video for Left and Right finally dropped, it was no shock that everyone was expecting a great music video and a flawless look in the video. Both Charlie and Jungkook looked so good, but what I am talking about today isn't even necessarily the music video, but what happened after. But if you want to see me give my fangirling reaction to the music video, go over to my Patreon. I will link my Patreon below. After the music video dropped, Charlie decided to drop something that was a bit controversial. I believe he posted something on TikTok and the internet was shocked. He posted a photo of him in his bathtub on IG story, which by the way is the most beautiful bathtub I have ever seen. And in that photo you see his leg. And then he posted another video, I believe this one was on TikTok, and he was entirely naked. Like, he was showing a lot of stuff, and obviously I'm going to have to censor that. Seems like the post is deleted, so I can't fully verify if it's edited or not, but the screenshots exist online, and take all of this with a grain of salt. But it was interesting because there were definitely a lot of people claiming that they saw the video and screenshot floating around. People were livid, to say the least, at this alleged video. People were calling Charlie gross for always being naked, and there were a lot of comments like this, which is weird to me because since when has an artist being naked been really a bad thing, especially male artists? Like, male pop stars and rock stars have been using their sexuality to promote their music and art for decades. This is just normal in the industry. I can't remember what artist said this, but it was something along the lines of, I grab my crotch on stage and just hope they'll remember me tomorrow. Others were arguing that Jungkook has mostly children fans, and so this is inappropriate, and this is what I'm upset about, because yeah, that can be true, but weren't the same people who were saying this upset when James Corden allegedly said BTS fans were all teenagers? Now it's convenient for the fans to be teenagers in order to attack Charlie, so that is what they all are now. The hypocrisy is insane. These people are looking for things to be upset about. Why do these people like being upset? And there were other tweets saying that if Charlie actually appears naked in the music video, they would turn off or delete it or whatever, and this was of course before the music video dropped. Isn't it normal to be naked in a music video though? Especially guys, because being shirtless isn't a sexual thing. It is if you make it, but then you're also sexualizing people for doing normal things. Like every man on a beach that is shirtless. But then apparently women coming out in a bra and underwear is okay now. I am so confused on what is an acceptable thing to do now. But as we can see, it's not about what you do. Some of these toxic fans are just looking for things because they already don't like Charlie. And the thing is, it's never a good reason. People just randomly get a bad feeling about someone and then they just search and try to find something bad. But if you're looking for something bad, you'll find anything, and things that aren't even bad. I think something a lot of K-pop fans forget, and it's not Korean people, it's people who are American that just have been focused on K-pop for years. They've forgotten that other industries exist, the American one, and then there's things singers in America do that are not considered taboo or bad, or at least not anymore. I feel like we as a society finally moved past all this nonsense and backlash, and then at the same time I saw some weird comments online and realized we haven't. I remember when Miley Cyrus got in trouble and had big backlash for having a poll in one of her performances, or her needing to apologize for appearing like she kissed a girl on stage. This happened almost a decade ago, and now in the US this is not even a scandal. If a celebrity did that, it's just boring. Most people are like, I've seen that, and I think this is where Jungkook wants to be. I think he wishes he was at that point in his career where he could just do things that American artists can do without backlash. There were more funny and silly tweets revolving around Charlie allegedly being nude. Some people were saying that this might have been to seduce Jungkook, as I guess maybe Jungkook was there celebrating with Charlie, or Jungkook might have seen the story, we don't know. But both of their chemistry seems really good, and they treat each other decently well. But even though there definitely were fun and silly comments, there were definitely a lot of people not liking what Charlie was allegedly doing. But it's Charlie's song, and he can do whatever he wants with it. If the naked photo was real, then at the end of the day, people are talking about the song. They're talking about him. His reputation has already been someone that is shirtless all the time, so doesn't change anything for him. And it brings a lot more press to the song. I'm very excited to see how both Charlie and Jungkook will perform the song, if Jungkook will perform the song with Charlie, as oftentimes a performance that has a feature in it. The feature doesn't perform live, it's just the main artist, so don't get upset if you don't see that. It's often in the contract already, and feature artists have to get paid to do the promotion and performances, so if Jungkook's rate is too high, then obviously Charlie can choose to just use Jungkook's voice on the track. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. Do you think Charlie supports Jungkook and really likes him and thinks Jungkook is hot? I definitely do. There's been tons of examples of Charlie supporting not only BTS but K-pop in general, and I cannot say anything negative about that. I think anyone that is willing to support Asians is a win in my book. And also, what do you think about the alleged naked pictures of Charlie, and are you mad about it? Do you not care? Do you think he was with Jungkook or seducing Jungkook with a nude pic? I think it definitely wasn't supposed to be anything too serious and bad, so I'm happy with how everything turned out, and please, no more hate for both Charlie and Jungkook. Let me know what you think. Make sure you check out my Patreon for more videos, link down below. I think it says lovely comment right here. Love you. Bye.